This is like my 75th reading vlog I have started. It's actually my third, but yes, I am started. It's more so a like dedicated reading vlog, and I'm dedicating this one to The Way of Kings. Dedicating this one to The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. I am kind of scared to upload it because I'm like, nobody really watches my reading vlogs, so I'm just scared I'm gonna waste my time. But also I do want to document reading this book, because when I was looking up the reading vlogs, there were a lot, but there also weren't a lot at the same time. So yeah, I'm about 160 pages into the book, and I'm liking it so far. I mean, obviously there's not much happening. It's like a 1,000-page book, so like why would I expect like a bunch of stuff to be happening like less than 200 pages into this 1,000-page book? That means there would be 1,000 pages of like things happening, and that just sounds like terrorism to me. So yes, so far we've been introduced to Cal and Shallan. I think that Shallan's chapters are very boring. I am not gonna lie, but I have heard that in the second book it gets like wild, and I am ready for that. And I've been like looking at fan art, and I'm like so excited. I've been reading a little bit every day. Like I wake up and I listen to about an hour of it, but I do want to pick it up a notch. I maybe want to read either 100 to 200 pages a day now, just so I can, not that I want to get through the books or anything like that, but I just want to like, I want to like meet the characters and like get into the plot and like just, you know, things like that. Like I am having fun. Like I am enjoying it. Like it's interesting to me, but I want to get into like the meat, the nitty gritty, the funness of it all. And yeah, so I guess if this vlog does good, I'll also vlog me reading the Wheel of Times book, because I do want to read that one. I think that would be very fun as well. And then I'm also thinking of doing a Jade City vlog for my membership. So join my membership, maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it for this channel. I've never like vlogged the whole series, so I don't read the whole series because I am lazy. But for some reason, when there's big books, I'm like, yeah, I want to read the whole series. I also ordered the 4th book because since I am liking this book, I think the 4th book cover is so pretty. So I said I'm gonna go and order it, and I did. So I did. That's it for this update, because I am really tired. I filmed like 3 videos today, and actually this is my 4th video I'm filming today. I'm very tired. I woke up at 6 a.m. I had a nightmare. I had a freaking nightmare. I had to wake myself up from a nightmare, and I literally woke up. I like gasped. Like, you know how in the movies when they like that was literally me. Like I literally gasped waking up. Like that dream was like wildly traumatic, and I think that I need to really take that in and think about that and take my makeup off and maybe sleep for 75 hours. But also I'm scared to sleep, because what if I'm in a nightmare? But that, I've been trying to read this clip for forever. So yeah, so I have not read my chapters for today, but oof, I could have just died. I almost just killed myself, man. Anyways, so I got Rhythm of War, this pretty beautiful book. I remember when I worked at Target, like when this book came out, I would be looking at this book for days. Like I wanted it so bad, but I just didn't feel comfortable buying a book. Why does my arm hurt more holding the camera than it does this book? Anyways, I remember like wanting this book so bad and like looking at it at Target, but I just didn't feel comfortable buying this book because I hadn't read the first book, and I already own like 3 books in the series that I hadn't read yet. And since I'm already reading the book and I'm liking it so far, I just thought it was justifiable to buy it. Also, it was $17 on Amazon. I was not gonna pass that up. Also, if you care, then I got Electric Idol, which is the 2nd book in the series, and this is about Psyche and Eros. My favorite Greek mythologies are Eros and Psyche, Persephone and Hades, Orpheus and Ulysses. I love them. Those are my faves. So hello, I am here, messy bun and all. I am 20% into The Way of Kings, and I want to let you all know that Adolin That's my king. I am in love with him. I just read like his like first chapter in the book. I'm like on chapter 13, so I just read his first chapter and now I'm on his dad's chapter, which is that's kind of cool. And I think that what is the blade called? Sharp blade is so cool, and like I'm really like intrigued in the story, and like low-key kind of like obsessed. And like I mean, I know I was gonna like it, but like I get it, like I get why. Like I'm not even like into the meat of the book, I'm not even into the plot of the book, but it's just like Brandon Sanderson is like really good at writing characters. I like characters, but I'm a plot driven person. Like I need plot and characters, and I just know like he's building the characters, and like I'm already so interested. I'm not getting bored yet, and he's just so good at like what he does. I just can't wait to see like how the story unfolds and like where it goes. And I am just so intrigued with the story, and I'm obsessed. Like I could see myself like ending The Way of Kings and then reading Words of Radiance. I kind of want to spend the rest of my day reading The Way of Kings and just finish the book off, because technically I have 8 hours in total to read this book, so I could just spend like the next few hours like listening to the book. To be honest, I'm not doing anything else. So I have nothing of substance to show you guys. I just want to show you guys these cookies that I just baked. I baked them with love. So there's that. Okay, so it's been a few days and I've gotten further into The Way of Kings. I am 45% through, so I am on part 3. I'm 400 pages in. I decided that I wanted to read 100 pages a day instead of reading I don't even know how many pages a day I was reading, but I decided I want to read 100 pages in a day just because I want to be done like reading this book soon, because I really want to start in Words of Radiance. This is very weird, but last night I had a dream, and I had a dream that I read Words of Radiance. I'm not even done with The Way of Kings. I don't know why. And if you just so happen to watch my Raven Cycle vlog, because I'm pretty sure that one will go up before this one, the reason I started watching the Raven Cycle is because it came to me in a dream. Like I literally had a dream and the book was in my dream, so I woke up and I was like, well, maybe that's just like a message for me to read the book. So I did read it and I ended up loving it. So now I want to hurry to read this one so I can read Words of Radiance, because I feel like I'm gonna love it. But I am really liking this book so far. Okay, so obviously I love Adeline. I love Syl and Kaladin. Like I love their like friendship together. It's so cute. Syl actually reminds me of Lahaba from Crescent City. Just the fact that they're like small little Tinkerbells. That's not what they are, but that's kind of how I picture them, as like Tinkerbells that like have like, well, I picture Syl as like a Tinkerbell with like blue around her. And like I love Kaladin and Syl's relationship, and I love Adeline, as we both know, and I love their dad's name, which I can't remember his name at this point. I love his dad. Like his dad is like becoming softer as we get along in the book, and I am really eating that up. And I am just about to start book 3, and I'm kind of nervous because I'm gonna miss like I'm gonna miss Adeline and his dad's chapters, because I really did find their chapters like really interesting. Because Kaladin's chapters are interesting, but sometimes you just go through like his day-to-day life, and sometimes it can be a little bit uninteresting. But like Adeline and his dad chapters are always just very, very interesting. And I do love Kaladin, but sometimes his chapters are boring. Well, not boring, but sometimes it's just like tedious, and I really don't want to sit here and have to read Kaladin and Shallan's chapters, because Shallan's chapters are just very boring, even though she kind of does more. So it's just, I just sad that I'm not gonna have like Adeline and his dad's chapter in part 3, so, or book 3 or whatever. But yes, I'm excited because now I'm 400 pages in. Hold on, let me do some math. I have 600 pages left, and that is exciting. I also have 6 hours left on my audiobook. If I wasn't already doing a reading vlog for the Raven Cycle, I could probably sit down and finish this book in one night now that I have 600 pages left. Or 600, well, both 600 pages and 6 hours left. I could probably finish this super fast, but I don't know, I'm enjoying like taking my time reading this. Like it's very fun. So, oh, my bun. just read my chapters for The Way of Kings for the day. Well, I don't want to say for the day. I'm about 50% through it exactly. I might actually read some more because I've only read 50 pages and it took like forever. Like those 50 pages took like an hour and I'm like, damn. Nothing's really happened. Like Kaladin's, I'm on book 3. Like Kaladin's chapters, he just did like bridge runs, which I did find very interesting. And then I can hold y'all up. Shailen's chapters, I be struggling because her chapters are just so boring that I zone out almost all the time. So I cannot remember exactly what was going on. It wasn't really anything going on. Like she was just talking to Yesna and like talking to people and stuff like that. But Kaladin's like bridge run chapters are like so interesting to me. I did have to Google a picture of like what the bridge ones look like because my imagination, I really struggle with picturing things a lot. So my imagination like isn't the best. Like I don't really picture things. Like when I read books, I don't really picture things, but with fantasies I really try my hardest to, because yeah. So I had to Google a picture of bridge runs just because I'm picturing a dead ass like an actual fucking bridge. I mean, it is a bridge, but I'm picturing like you know, a bridge, like, you know. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're really running with these bridges. Thank God I Googled a picture. Thank God I finally Googled a picture. So yeah, I miss Adolin, but book 3. I wonder who's dying. Better not be Syl. That's all I gotta say. So I am reading The Way of Kings. First of all, I have to read around like 200 to 300 pages by the end of tonight because it is June 30th and I want this book to be in my June wrap up. I do not want this book to be in my July wrap up, okay? Just because I finished it on the 1st. No, absolutely not. I have this weird thing where like I want all of my books that I've started in July to like be read in July. So like say I start a book today, I want it to be completed tomorrow. So that way in July or the next month, I will have it started off on a completely like new slate. But anyway, so The Way of Kings. I don't know when it was the last time I updated you guys. I'm so sorry. I was working on another vlog. I was doing I swapped my screen time for reading time video, and it was like an hour long. So like it was a lot of filming, a lot of editing, a lot of reading I have to do. I read like 8 books in 7 days. And I was reading this, but I just didn't want the footage to get mixed up or anything like that. So yes, The Way of Kings. This is not how far I am. My bookmark is on the wrong chapter because I'm reading it on my iPad. I'm sorry, I don't feel like holding that big book, and the pages feel like Bible pages. But anyways, I am having a good time. First of all, I'm on part 4, so we're back with Adolin and Dalinar, and then there was another character whose name I cannot pronounce has been introduced, and I love Dalinar and Adolin. Like I just love them. I honestly don't remember his twin brother's name. He gets on my nerves, I can't tell you that though. But like Dalinar is such a great dad, and the character development that he has had within these last few pages is absolutely amazing. Like Brandon Sanderson is a genius, I fear. And Adolin, he was just great from the start, but like his character growth, like Brandon Sanderson, I'm a character and plot girl. And though this book has like minimal plot, the fact that this book is 1,000 pages and it's just me fangirling over these characters is just absolutely insane. I feel like I'm giving it 5 stars, partially because I've been reading this book all month long, and so I feel like I have to give it 5 stars because I feel like I've accomplished something finally. But also, it's like I love these characters. Like they're just so amazing. Like guys, like if y'all could feel like my heart in my chest, I just feel so warm. Like I just love these characters, and I'm just so excited for like how the book is about to end, and like when the action picks up. It is action throughout this book. I hate calling this book boring because like they have like their bridge runs and like there are like fight scenes in the book, but though there isn't really any plot, I will say that. But I am having a ball. And right now I'm at the part where Adolin and Dalinar are like talking, and Adolin is like, really? I finally won an argument with you, against you? And Dalinar's like, yes, your points are very valid. And I'm just like, Daddy Dalinar, that's all I have to I have to stop doing that. I have to stop doing that. I did the same thing in Dune. I like nicknamed, I forgot his dad's name in Dune, but I literally kept calling him Big Daddy, whatever his name is. And I really have to stop doing that for like any, I don't know if any like men watch my channel, but like any males who might be watching my like vlog, they probably just gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with her? There's a lot wrong with me. But anyways, I am having a good Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, like we went out, I got tropical smoothie, I got a Jetty Punch instead of a Bahama Mama, but that was my bad. And then I got a Chipotle chicken flatbread. I am gonna try to stop eating so much like meat. I'm gonna try to like focus on my diet, but I'm gonna let my last few meals be good ones, okay? I think I want to work on becoming a pescatarian. This is under the influence of the person I am currently talking to right now, but my end goal in my life has always been to become a pescatarian or a vegetarian. I used to be a vegetarian straight out of high school. I was a vegetarian for 7 months, but I had to stop because I wasn't getting protein and I wasn't eating enough meat, and I was losing a lot of weight. I was under 90 pounds. I was under 100 pounds, which I've always been under 100 pounds, but I was like 80 pounds, and like my weight is something I've always struggled to get over, like 100 pounds, and I am now, thank God. So I always promised myself that like I would get a job and I would be able to like go back to being a vegetarian, but then I was like, okay, I want to move out and then be a vegetarian. So I want to start practicing becoming a vegetarian now. You guys don't care about this. I don't know why I'm telling you this. It has nothing to do with the book, but yeah, I was like out, you know, running errands for my grandma. We were like sitting in the car. I was like listening to music, listening to audiobook, listening to music, listening to audiobook, and now I'm back home listening to the audiobook. I have a live stream for my book club in about an hour. In about an hour and 30 minutes, so I'm going to try to get as much reading done within that time, and then I'm going to try to keep my live stream short, about an hour, so that way I can be done by like 7 or 8 and then finish this book off. I need this book finished before 12 o'clock. I'm not joking with you guys. I'm not playing around. This book needs to be finished before 12 or I will be very angry. So I just got to the part where Caladan and Adolin meet. I am so freaking happy. Like, my favorite trope is like when friend groups are like split up the entire like movie or TV show, and then like they come together in the end. Basically season 3 of Stranger Things, or like when people are basically what this book did, where like you have multiple sets of characters, but they're all split up. They don't know of each other, and then they meet at a certain point in the book. Man, Brandon Sanderson is such a genius for that, especially because I was not thinking that was going to happen in this book. I'm like, I don't know why this book is so long, but I'm like, this long ass book, like Caladan and Adolin are not going to meet, like whatever. I know they become besties, but I'm like, they probably not going to meet until Words of Radiance. And the fact that they just met makes me so freaking happy. This is my multiverse of madness, even though this is the same universe. Who cares? This is my multiverse of madness. Like, this is everything. Like, it's giving what it's supposed to give. My besties. I don't know what else to say. You know, this is everything to me. I wasn't even expecting it either. I'm just sitting here listening to the audiobook. So I switched to audiobook. And I'm like listening. And then, you know, it's Caladan's point of view. Then switch to Aelin. And I'm like, hold on. What's going on here? And then I'm like, okay. And then they meet. And I'm fangirling. I don't know what to do right now. This is everything. This is everything. Finished The Way of Kings, and I will be giving it, I want to give it 4 stars, but I want to give it 5 stars. Like, I like The Way of Kings. I think I want to give it 5 stars. I'm still on my journey of like liking vibes of books and like characters and character driven books. Like, I really do love the character development in this book, but there wasn't much plot, but like I didn't mind that. Like, it was just fun to like pick up this book like and read a chapter every morning when I woke up, and like be a part of my like morning routine. It was like so fun having this part of my morning routine, like waking up, listening to the book, then getting ready, then like eating my breakfast and watching my YouTube videos and reading a little bit more. And like it was just so fun, like having this book a part of my morning routine. And like it was just such a fun book. So I think I am gonna give it 5 stars. Actually, it's a fun book. It's a fun book, and the ending was good. So I think I'm gonna give it 5 stars. And I already have the next book right here. Ooh. I already have Words of Radiance right here, and this one, my copy is like kind of beat up. The book is like so big that like the pages are like, it's just beat up. I got it used, but yes. So I already got the audiobook for that on Libro, and yeah, I'm ready to get into that. I'm probably gonna like give myself like a few hours and read something else, and then I'll probably start the book tomorrow. I really want to start the book at the beginning of the month, so that way I can read 30 pages a day essentially, or some days I'll probably read 60 or 100 or whatever, but I want to focus on 30 pages a day. So yes, I'm probably gonna do like an outro clip, but that is enough of this for this vlog. So I am now going to be closing out my Way of Kings vlog. This vlog was super fun overall. The book was super fun. I don't think it's a very plot driven book, but a lot happens. Like there's a lot of plot fight scenes, and I definitely understand why it's 1,000 pages. Usually when I read books that are big books, I'm like, oh, like I don't understand why this book is so big, and like I got bored like for 300 pages. But with The Way of Kings, I really didn't feel that way. Like I never really got bored with it, but also I was reading it in a really good way where I was only reading like a few chapters a day every morning anyways, and I really liked having that routine and having The Way of Kings a part of my morning routine. I really love the characters. Adeline, my favorite character. Dalakar, my second favorite character. Kaladin, I like Kaladin as a character. I just feel like his chapters were just very meh, and I'm actually very excited to see Shallan's characters the next book. Well, her character development, the next book. I really like the ending, what happened with Shallan and Jasna. And also, like, my favorite thing about editing this video was like in the beginning I could not pronounce a single person's name, and then towards the end I'm like saying all these people's names, in my opinion, like perfectly, and I really just thought that was like super fun. I can't wait to read the next book and to see what's gonna happen. And I'm pretty sure after I finish The Way of Kings or the Stormlight Archive, I'm going to start the Wheel of Time books, because I think that it's very fun just reading like one big book per month. Like it's just like, it's so satisfying and it's so fun. So yes, I gave The Way of Kings 5 stars, and stay tuned for next month to see what I thought of Words of Radiance, which I have not started yet. It's the next day. I haven't started yet, but I will start it. I have a lot to do today, but tomorrow I definitely will be starting it. So yes, thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, join my channel membership, and I'll see you guys in my next video.